Okay.
Hey, what's up? It's Kevin here with Android.com, and we're looking at NEC's Dual-Screen Android Tablet.
So this is based on Android 2.1 at the moment. Obviously it's a dual-screen device, so NEC's enhanced the Android OS to enable us to use dual screens. So we've still got the standard sort of application shelf. We can still launch standard single-screen applications on the left-hand side, but we can also then start looking at custom applications both on the right-hand side and over the dual screens. So actually staying with this, let's look at the browser. It's always a good place to start. So here we've got a sort of single screen browser. What I tend to like to have a look at is actually the full screen. Again, it's quite a small footprint device. So once I open it out, you've got quite a big screen. So if I take a standard browsing window, slow connection, but you've suddenly got a really sort of nice, clean interface for a full screen browser. And again, let's get back to dual screen. So again, this is a custom dual screen application. It's a modification of the browser. So now I can take something like Google. So here I've got suddenly two browsers. So yeah. So again, that's just an example of a dual screen application. So what we're looking at here, we focused around sort of students and universities and concepts, just to show some of the kind of things you can do with dual screen applications. So one of the ones I'd like to show is this, where so you can imagine on the left hand side we've got some video, sort of a lecture. On the right hand side, well, you know, I've got my notes, so I can kick off this lecture here. So you know, you've got video with the audio coming out, and then I can actually follow this with my notes. And if I want, then I can start saying, okay, well, let's start, you know, writing some information on this. You know, there's things in here that I need to remember. Just notice I'm using a stylus. The first time I used it, the touchscreen is very good. It's still resistive though. One of the reasons is that I can't type with my fingers. So, you know, using the stylus is really easy. So I can start writing myself notes in here, really easy with that. So let's just get rid of that. As you see, I automatically go back to my fingers because I just don't use the stylus. But it gives you some
resistive touchscreen, but
it's
still very responsive.
It's really responsive, so you really don't have to worry about the fact that, oh, it's resistive, let's stay away from it. There's a lot of devices out there that I've heard about today that you know you don't want to use resistive, but this is really responsive. So that, I mean, that gives you some concept of the type of device. I mean, we can go in and start looking at. This is one that uses the Wi-Fi or the 3G. So again, the concept is based around sort of student, but we're not focusing on that entirely. It's an open OS, so of course we're looking for developers, we're looking for partners, and we're looking for custom applications. So log in, we're connected to a server, so we can start looking at content. Now let's flick it around a bit, see how smooth it is. So I mean, you can see it's very quick to respond to the rotation. So flicking across, so you've got some smooth animations there. It's using a 1 GHz processor, so you know there's no issue with responsiveness there.
And do we have any information on pricing and availability now?
At the moment, there's no pricing available. As far as availability, we're looking at second half of this year in the Japanese market, but we're here to show it. We're here to look at who can potentially get into partnership with us to really bring some content in, and we're here to see if there's any opportunities in other markets as well.
Very cool. All right, well that's a look at NEC's Dual-Screen Android Tablet here at CES 2011.